Hey, what's up everybody? Grant here with OMG. Tonight I'm going to be going through a really fun tutorial that I just love doing these types of videos with multiple screen arrangements. It usually, when you deliver this type of product to people, they're usually just blown away. You can just see right here in the top right hand corner, I'm just hovering above the timeline on this specific piece. This is actually a complete project I did for FCA volleyball, and I'll actually just real quick show you the intro to this video so you can see what it looks like and what we're going to be duplicating.
FCA Volleyball has been here in Southern California for over 3 years now.
So right off the bat you can just see, I don't know how well you can see this when it's in QuickTime, but just some awesome colors. Split screens like this, people are just blown away when they usually see it, have no idea how it's done. I know there are plug-in type apps you can have in Final Cut that'll do similar stuff. But if you know how to do it in Final Cut Pro, you can really customize it. And honestly, when I first found out how to do it, my world and my creative mind just literally opened up. Down here on my project timeline, I'm going to drop this down just a little bit so you can see what's going on. So this is my opening, got some music. Just bring it over here. God, that just looks cool. When I gave this to them, they were just like, wow. So real quick, before I even replicate this, I'm just gonna say I'm not gonna stop and explain every little thing I'm doing. If you're a beginner, you know, go back and watch some other tutorials. There are going to be a lot of hotkeys, and it's going to appear on your screen when I do the hotkeys. So go back and you know, start integrating. If you don't do hotkeys already, start integrating that into your design. So let me grab real quick which ones these are. 150, 290. Bear with me. 2692. 2694. So I'm actually going to just drag these off the end. Put them right here. First of all, I'm going to go and erase all this audio real quick. You're going to see I'm going to be doing the double stack method. I did in a previous tutorial. I do this all the time. And let me bring them down to V1, V2 so you can see them just a little bit better. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually you'll immediately notice the color tones on these are completely off from what you just saw. So I'm going to go ahead and make these overlay real quick, and immediately you can see oh, come on, Mr. RAM. Seriously. There we go. Sharpens it up a little bit in color. Oh, are you kidding me? Am I going to have to sit and wait every time? Alright. You're joking me. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to pick my ins and out points for each one. Open this up in my viewer. Pick a good spot. Where did I do it before? Here's me moving the camera. So shot down in Corona del Mar on a Manfrotto tripod head, and is that the right spot? No, it was before. somewhere around here, with a T2i with, this was a 24 to 105 L series lens. And let's just make that my end just to do this real quick. And I don't know why this is taking so dang long. And there's my out. So duplicate this one right on top. Now the reason why I'm not clicking that one is because if I did, it would be a black, because it's basically a transparent layer. Let's make that my in, and that my out. Sweet. Now you'll notice I'm making this one noticeably shorter and thinner than the second one. There's my in, and there's my out. Cool. So the goal is to stack these on top of each other and crop them in a fashion where I can make all three run at the same exact time. So the first thing I'm going to do is actually just drag this one over real quick in the middle, just so I have them easier on my screen. Since I've already got this first one up, and I can basically see, I want this guy running in the far left hand side. I'm going to open this up. All right, sorry, it's already open. I'm going to go motion, crop. I'm going to start with the right hand side and draw it in to the left, and pick a spot kind of on the 1/3 line. Most of the time I just eye this. If you want to know the 1/3 line, start with this center point over there. Start with that 1/3 first, or because that'll be half, and that'll be half, which will be double, triple, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and stack that one up here, and so this one I'm gonna do the same thing, since I want to keep the lifeguard tower in the kind of center point of the picture. And I believe I did this one on the very far right hand side. So oh, you know what I forgot to do? So 63 on that one. I got to do it on the second one as well, even though you can't see it. It's going to appear. What did I do on this one? 69. And if you were smart, you would actually do this all by fractions and percentages, and if you were good at math. I just eyed it and it looks phenomenal to me. So, and I'm usually a pretty good judge of character. These are also on thirds, since they're going to be appeared staggered. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh god, that's slow. I'm just going by frame right now, just eyeing it, and then I would do the same thing reverse, back to the left as to where to start the next one. I don't know why it's running slow right now. Hello. Okay, so I'm actually going to put these on the right hand side. So just looking at it right now, you can see the layers on top of each other, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the back two layers with the lifeguard tower and hold down shift and draw them all the way over until I can kind of eye it and see. It looks like about 1/3 on the right, 1/3 on the left. Now just do the same thing with the last one over here, and what about, I want to be able to see it. Go back to crop. Let's start with the right just a little bit, and the left a little bit. I think I'm panning left in this, so you'll end up seeing the cool rocks. So that's 27 and 35 on my left and right. Cool. Drag that on top. Yeah, and that looks pretty staggered, so it'll appear at the same time, maybe a few frames off. But so what I'm looking at right here is obviously it's on top of it. Now, actually, that's even kind of a cool look in itself. Let me highlight them and hold Shift, move it over a little bit, center it. I mean, even that looks kind of cool if that was just your layers. But obviously, I want to bring the edges in and put some black in between them. Let me zoom in here a little bit. Start with the right hand side. That looks pretty tight. And go with the left hand side. And you know, sometimes you actually will not just have to eye it, but start to get down to fractions. I'm going to go back to this one. So obviously 39 and 40 aren't going to do it. So I'm going to go 39.5. Oh, that was too much. 39.4. Probably 39.35. Boom. It's pretty close. And so 29 and 39.5. Now you can actually get a glimpse of what this secondary transparent layer is. 29, 39.5. Or 3.5, there we go. Cool. So now I have 3 layers going all at the same time. I'm going to go over to my color corrector 3-way, drop it on the bottom layer of each, and start to make some fantastic colors, make something pop. And right now I'm working on the center layer. It's already got a yellow. See what it looks like with a little bit of reds and from the black. And I want to keep the whites in it. I just want to darken up some of the other stuff. That looks pretty cool. So I've already got my center yellow layer, and you know, it's a warm beach morning setting, so I want to keep it you know, nice warm tones. Let's go with this I put them in the wrong order, but no worries, I'm sure you can figure it out. Let's go with this color corrector and draw all reds on this one. Yes, I like it. Go for it. Draw the saturation up, make it hot. And let's take the mids up into the red a little bit. Ooh, too much. So we got some warm looking sand, some shiny morning. Now let's draw this into, what's the middle one? Let's draw this into a little bit of orange. Very nice, very nice. Draw the saturation up. It's already looking good right there, maybe a little bit more. There. So that right there is stacking 3 continuous videos. You don't have to stack them if you don't want to. That was just what I was doing in this particular video. But you know, super easy. Just if you know how to crop, and if you know, there's obviously a ruler that you can go by. You know, I suggest if you want to get more fine-tuned, you can go with that. You know, you can also do this with pictures. You know, if you have an image or a JPEG, slap it on there, crop the photo. You know, it really helps good with, you know, if you have an interview of somebody going in one corner and a lot of different stuff going in another corner. That's actually what I did down here. What are they doing? There you go. So I got a couple volleyball players over here, and then I got the FCA director talking here. So, you know, one video going, another video going. It's just there's a symphony, like an orchestra of things going on, visually and audibly. So, yeah, that was a quick tutorial on how to not only stack some layers, do some color correction, but how to integrate multiple different videos onto the same screen. Just having a lot of things coming at you. It's really, really exciting. I like creating new ones. I like to constantly test myself. I'm sure you can probably think of something that I couldn't even think of, and that's the beauty about art and creativity is exactly this. So questions, comments, leave them down there. If you need me to specify anything, I'd be happy to answer. And that's it. Take care.